With over 38,000 subscribers, I know there are Celtics fans from all over on this channel, so I want to ask you guys a personal question. How long have you been a Boston Celtics fan? Did your fandom start this last year when Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown won the NBA Finals, or does it go all the way back to the Larry Bird days? Let me know how long you've been a fan in the comment section down below. What's going on, Boston Celtics fans? Welcome into Celtics Today by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Allie Barefoot, and I've got two big topics to discuss with you guys on today's show. Oshae Brissett has a vlog on YouTube, and he actually talked about what he's going through right now in NBA free agency, and I want to unpack that with you guys, because could he possibly be coming back to Boston? On the second half of the show, I made a short letting you guys know that Anton Watson signed a two-way deal on Friday, but I want to talk a little bit more about his role going both ways for Maine and for Boston this upcoming season. First things first, though, let's talk about Oshae Brissett. He's spoken about free agency, what he's been dealing with, how he's been preparing, because he has yet to sign or re-sign with any team in the NBA, and it seems pretty evident that he still wants to play for the Celtics, but he wants more playing time, and that's just not what Brad has offered, because we know the latest on Oshae Brissett is that Brad Stevems has adamantly vocalized he wants Brissett back. But Oshae Brissett, being a 26-year-old veteran in the NBA, he wants to go somewhere where he can get a little bit more playing time. I don't blame him at all. But he discussed what it would mean to play for Boston again and what it would mean to play for any other team in the NBA. I love basketball, and I want to play. I'm still a free agent now, talking to some teams, but you guys will see, obviously, when it happens. But in full transparency, that's what it comes down to. I love every single part about being a Boston Celtic. I could go back. Who freaking knows? The door is not closed fully. There's still a spot on the team. Who knows, right? Last season, I loved every single second of that. I just want to hoop, and I've got a lot to show you guys. Oshae Brissett has nothing against Boston. He just wants more playing time. I don't blame him at all. But there was one comment he said that he mentioned in his vlog saying, if I go back to Boston, it'll be for the vibes. It'll be because it's on a winning franchise, surrounded by winning players, learning from some of the best in the NBA right now. But he also mentioned he's 26, not 36. He still wants to play NBA basketball while he's at his prime in his athleticism and what he can offer a team. Because what he offered the Celtics last year, it wasn't that significant. Why? Because, well, there were so many superstars on the Boston Celtics, Brissett didn't get to showcase his talents. Averaged about 4 points per game, 3 boards, nearly 1 assist a game, 45% from downtown. He only played 5 games last season, and he did record a career-low minutes per game. So I can see why Oshae Brissett wants to go somewhere else. And he mentioned all the other extensions that all the players had been getting. He said everyone on the team got paid to go back and do their job again, as they motherfucking should. Sam, X, Peyton, I'm talking about the guys that come off the bench. All those guys deserve to play. They put in the work, and they deserve to be there. But just like how they deserve to be there and play, I deserve to play. I put the work in. I've been out, I've been cut from teams, I've been benched, I've been in the G League, I've started in NBA games, I've scored 30, I've scored 25, double-doubles, all types of stuff. I put in the work, bro, to get where I'm at right now, and all I want to do is play. You feel me? That's all Oshae Brissett wants to do. He's voiced that to Brad Stevems. Brad Stevems is doing nothing but accepting and wants to respect Oshae Brissett's wishes in the NBA, and he probably has already told him, you come back to the Boston Celtics, you could win another ring, but you're probably going to have a similar role to what you did last year. Overall, I don't see Oshae Brissett coming back. Unfortunately, I love the locker room presence. I think he's a phenomenal two-way player coming off the bench and could earn some more minutes under Joe Mazzulla this next upcoming year, but that's a risk he has to take, not one we have to take. I do see a team picking him up, though. I think he's too good, a good role player, to come off the bench from what I've seen in the 55 games that he's played. He may not be a starter somewhere, but I think a team should and will sign him. So I don't see him coming back to the Boston Celtics. But do you guys want to have him back in Boston? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Let me know what you guys are thinking about good old Oshae Brissett in the comment section down below. While I tell you guys about the best way to get tickets anytime, anywhere, for any sporting event, concert, anything you guys have got going on, go on ahead, download Game Time, create an account, and use promo code CHATSPORTS for $20 off your first purchase of tickets while terms do apply. What is Game Time? Well, you're going to find the lowest prices guaranteed. You're also going to find the best seats in the house, not to mention a 3D view of what your seats are actually going to look like from all over the stadiums. And it's not just sporting events, but if you guys do want to go on ahead and check out the Boston Red Sox in your backyard at Fenway while you're waiting for TD Garden to get pumping again, go on ahead, go to Game Time, and they've got all the games listed right here with the lowest ticket price available. If you guys want to see the Stros come into play, the former World Series champions Texas Rangers coming into Fenway to play, go on ahead, download Game Time. Create an account and use promo code CHATSPORTS, CHATSPORTS, for $20 off your first purchase while terms do apply. Switching gears, let's talk about the recent NBA draftee. The 54th pick, Anton Watson, just secured a two-way deal with the Boston Celtics and the Maine Celtics for the 2024-25 NBA season. Boston themselves actually tweeted out the news on Friday afternoon. I'll let you guys know via shorts on YouTube, Celtics Today. That's why you guys subscribe. Not just videos, but we also give you 60-minute recaps on everything you should know about the Boston Celtics. But we kind of saw this one coming. The way that Anton Watson played at Summer League, I think he absolutely solidified himself to be a good role player for the Maine Celtics, possibly even a starter as he keeps this up, and then come play for the Celtics. Because as you guys know, if you have a two-way contract, you can play up to 50 regular season games for the Boston Celtics. You just can't play in the playoffs unless you are signed to a standard NBA contract. But that's the beauty of it. There's one roster spot open. Neemias Queta worked his ass off in both Maine to help them get to the G League Championship and for the Boston Celtics, while Kristaps Porzingis and Luke Cornett were hurt sometimes in the regular season, and he earned himself a standard contract when the playoffs came. I could see that being a real destination for Anton Watson as well. DJ MacLeay, he did say that when he was watching Anton Watson coaching him during Summer League, what he saw was just mind-boggling. He's already an NBA-level defender. He has things that he's got to work on that side of the floor that we're trying to help him with, but I think if he can prove that he can knock down those shots, he shows a willingness to take him without hesitation. He's gonna be a really good player for us, and he provides a lot of versatility because of his switchability and his ability to guard the basketball. He's a defensive menace. You wonder who else was when he came off the bench? In my opinion, it was Oshae Brissett. The box score may not ever be flashy, but Oshae Brissett knew how to get rebounds both on the offensive and defensive sides of the ball. He was good at guarding all three positions, all five positions at all three levels. And I do think Anton Watson could provide something on the offensive front as well. Because when you see what he did in Summer League, he averaged about 25 minutes per game, nearly 12 points, 5 boards, which is what he was known for at Gonzaga, along with about 2 assists per game. And this was just Summer League. I think if he works with J.D. Davison, Drew Peterson, and other G League players, I think he can make a really big case to get that final roster spot. But I want you guys to show the rookie some love real quick. Spam 28 in the comment section. Let him know we're excited for his future, not just in Maine, but to see what he can do with Baylor Shireman as well in the Boston Celtics regular season, which is just a few months away. And if you guys want any updates, whether it's an 8-minute long video on Celtics Today by Chat Sports or a 60-second video telling you everything you guys need to know, go on ahead and hit that sub button for me.